Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I am checking out this small, lightweight 2026 Avenger 16RD travel trailer by Primetime RV. This little guy is packed full of some cool features. Let's take a few minutes here, kind of walk you through the inside and outside of this RV and really show you what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the new 2026 Avenger 16RD small couples travel trailer. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is kind of a rear dinette entertainment area with a front bedroom. Let's start back here in the back and then we will kind of work our way forward for you. So first things up, you are going to have a large U-shaped dinette slash seating area back here where you can obviously sit and eat, or you could maybe even move the table out of the way, just kind of lounge around back here, as your TV hookups are also right back here too. So you could mount your TV back here on the wall and basically kind of sit back here and use this as your dining and living room kind of area back here. Again, this is a small camper. This thing only comes in, I think it's like 21 feet 4 inches overall length. So you're probably looking at close to about a 17 and a half, 18 foot box. There is storage underneath of the dinette area here. You can see kind of popping up in the picture there. You also have the ability to drop the tabletop down and make this into a bed. So if you did have an extra guest or two, this would be a place for them to crash out. You have large tinted windows back here in this section with pull down pleated shades. These windows all open. You're going to have your smoke detector up top right there. A little bit of storage area right there. Maybe you could put you a trash can or something down in that section. You're going to have a 2-burner gas stove top with the flip up and down glass lid. So if you're not using it, you can drop the lid down and get a little more counter space that way. You do have a pull-out drawer along with some storage underneath of this sink area. High-rise faucet and a large single bowl sink. The window behind the faucet there also opens. You have the Greystone hood range light and fan and the Greystone microwave. That is also a little bit of storage over on the left section over there too. On your refrigerator over here, you're going to have the 12-volt powered refrigerator. So you got your freezer on top, fridge on bottom. And you have your electric box with the breakers and fuses down there, along with the propane furnace. Up above us right here, we have the GE air conditioner. On the wall right there, you have your control for your propane furnace. RV entry door, we'll see that as we kind of get back outside there, but you have a traditional screen door here. It does have the window built in that's Lippert thin shade ready, so there's an aftermarket shade for that. Your bed up here, you're going to have a little end table over here. There's USB charger ports, electric outlet, propane leak detector down here. You have a large overhead cabinet section here. You'll see that little blue sticker up there on the ceiling. That is prepped for the Winegard Gateway Connect. It's an aftermarket connection that you can buy. Works with your TV antenna as it has the Winegard 360 Plus TV antenna on it. But that would allow you to bring internet with you. You can subscribe to like AT&T or Verizon and basically use your existing TV antenna system to help bring in internet. You have a foot flush toilet down there. You're going to have some storage underneath of the sink area. A little bit of counter space in here. Your monitor panel for your holding tanks, water pump switch, your gas on-demand water heater located here. Got a little mirror going on up there. And then you have a step-in shower. There's a roof vent up above with the fan in it. ABS tub surround. That shower pan is probably, I'd say, about 4 or 5 inches deep. So if you did have a small baby or something, you could probably give them a little bath in there if you needed to. But overall, this is a nice, small, lightweight couples coach. This thing comes in close to 3,500 pounds dry. And again, just a hair over 21 feet long. So a nice little unit to drag around and go do on your quick camp trips and stuff. What do you guys think of something like this? Do you think this would be something you could use for your weekend camping trips? Let me know in the comments down below. We're gonna head outside. I wanna show you around the outside of the RV and finish up. Oh, almost forgot. Right there, there is the awning button and some light switches. All right, now let's head back outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2026 Avenger 16RD travel trailer by Primetime RV. Starting here on the door side, we're going to kind of work our way around for you. So first things up, they have a whole new graphics and aluminum exterior for the 2026 lineup. So all your colors have changed up. Even the colors on the windows changed up as well, as they now have kind of a gold tinted mirrored window. You are going to have a pretty good size pass-through storage across the front section of the RV right here. Baggage door is held up by a little clip. You have a double entry step to get you in and out of your entry door there. You have the large folding entry handle. You're going to also have that deep tint safety glass entry exit door with the window built in that's Lippert thin shade ready. It is a single axle unit, drum brakes, easy lube hubs, steel wheels. You have a power awning here with the LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV, adjustable arms for tilting. Stove vent up there. Got an electric outlet over here. And then you have another kind of smaller storage compartment there that's kind of part of the dinette area, I guess you'd say, back there. And you have a little pet-friendly leash latch holder also. You have 2 stabilizer jacks on the back corners. You're going to have your traditional 4-inch squared tube bumper back here. Spare tire mount also back here. The fresh water fill, gravity fill, fresh water fill is right back here too. Up there in the top center, you are basically prepped for a rear camera system. So you could do a wireless camera system that would basically allow you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite kind of scenario. And you can see from down here, you can kind of see there's a little bit of an arch to the roof for water runoff and stuff. Now, speaking of the roof, let's actually hop up here and check out what the roof looks like. All right, I just wanted to hop up here real quick and kind of show you what the roof of the 16RD Avenger might actually look like, depending on how you order your RV. So first things up, in the front corner up there, you're going to have the Winegard Air 360 Plus TV antenna that they're currently using. That's a very nice antenna system. Allows you to basically get a Gateway Connect feature, subscribe to like AT&T or Verizon, and actually bring internet into your RV. Plus, it also picks up your typical Air digital channels. You have a plumbing stack vent right next to it. There is also a skylight over there. You do have a roof vent here, another plumbing stack vent, and your GE AC. But really the whole point of kind of getting up here was to show you there's a lot of stuff on the roof of an RV. You have to get up here from time to time, maintain your seams and your seals around all of the items up here, down your gutter lines, where your walls meet together, all that type of stuff. So real important to take care and maintain the seals on your RV. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground again. Just again, real important, keep up with your maintenance. So right here is going to be your detachable power cord. So it is a 30 amp electric service with a detachable power cord that's probably, I'd say, close to somewhere around 25 feet long. Just down below right there is your freshwater tank drain. You're going to have your furnace exhaust out right there above the wheel. Then just in front of the axle here, we're going to have hot and cold low point water drains. You have your gray and black tank dumps coming out right here also. You have a hot and cold outside utility shower here, city water inlet, cable inlet, And then you have your on-demand water heater right there too. Now right here in the front corner, you're gonna have some real important informational stickers. So for example, this is the production date sticker. This tells me the RV was built 5/19 of 25, model number 16RD. The RV has a gross weight of 4,820 pounds. So that's the most you're allowed to load it up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, do not exceed that number. Right down here, it tells me the RV, when it rolled off the assembly line with these options, was 3,504 pounds with an exterior length of 21 feet 4 inches. My tire size right here tells me they are 225 75R 15 E-range tires with an 80 PSI cold. And it is extremely important to keep up with your tire pressure on any RV when you're traveling, because if you let the tire pressure get too low, it can't hold the weight of the RV properly, and that's when you typically run into tire popping problems. So make sure when you get it out for the season and you're ready to start rolling with this thing, you do all your normal maintenance and stuff and check everything out. All right, you are gonna have a power tongue jack on the front with a light built in, manual override also. You have the traditional 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chain, 7-way Bargman wiring plug, breakaway cable. There is room for a battery to go right here. It comes with 0 batteries from the RV maker. However, when you purchase from Couch's RV Nation, it does come with 1 battery. You'll have a breakaway or a battery disconnect switch down there. You're also prepped right here for a plug-in for a portable solar panel. So if you wanted to do some sort of solar aftermarket, you could plug in right there, kind of move it around with the sun as you need to. You have a single 20-pound propane tank on the front also. And then it has these pretty cool LED light strips on each corner of the front of the RV right here. But what do you guys think of the new graphics package, the new look of the Avenger for the 2026 season? Do you like this new look? Personally, I like it over last year's version. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks a ton, guys, for taking the time to watch my RV video. As always, you are greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. Thanks again.